How often should a small business post on social media? Wow, that's a big one. And I'm so glad you asked. There's so much out there that you could be doing. There's so much out there that you could be doing, you probably wouldn't get anything done in your business. Well, hopefully we're going to sort through this just a little bit for you. You'll be able to take a deep breath and you'll be able to find some sense of normalcy in this crazy, crazy social media world. Let's get started. So by the end of this video, you will hopefully get an idea of where to post, what to post, and when to post. And hopefully you'll have a roadmap out of here and know exactly what you're going to be doing in the very near future. Let's get started. My name is Nic Natarella. I'm with AdWise Creative, and I've been editing and producing all kinds of audio for the last 25, almost 30 years now, from starting off in radio, working through radio commercials, and then long-form video and long-form video narration, as well, if you end up at the right museum in the country, you might hear me in your ears doing the museum tour. But I've been doing post-production audio for quite some time now, and video. The boom that is out there right now for small and medium-sized business owners like yourself to get something up and running is absolutely phenomenal. The opportunity is incredible. And it can be overwhelming, just like this whole social media monster that is out there. Oh my gosh, do we need another app? No, but somebody's probably going to come up with one, I guarantee it. Is that the one that you should be on? What are we going to do? Do we do them all? What are we going to post? How do we post? What's the deal here? There is so much out there, and what are you going to do about it that it can be overwhelming and stop you in your tracks? I totally get it. You are not alone. Well, let's start off with this. Think about your own day. When you wake up, chances are you're hungry. And you have breakfast. And then you get together and you start doing your stuff and you go throughout your day and maybe spend a few hours at work, and about noon or so, 11:30, 12 o'clock, you start to get hungry again. And so you go ahead and eat. And then you go back to work and you've got a few hours more of work to do, and you knock out a few reports or do whatever it is that you do to handle the afternoon. Now it's time to go home. You end up at home, and as soon as you open the door, you're feeling kind of hungry again, aren't you? So you go ahead, whip up a quick meal and eat, maybe with the family, maybe by yourself, whatever the case may be. That's your third meal of the day, right? Now, your body will tell you when it's hungry. And just like everybody on the planet, their body tells them. And as it turns out, it's always right around morning and midday and in the evening, and we all got together and we decided to call them breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or supper if you're from the South. However you want to swing that one. But notice, your body is regulated by it. Same thing is true when it comes to your business posting on social media. Your customers, your clients, your followers, they'll tell you when they're hungry. The key is to be paying attention to your posting, what you're posting, how you're posting it, how often you're posting it. And if all of a sudden you see numbers start to wane, maybe you're either boring or maybe you're posting too much and they're feeling a little overwhelmed. Maybe you're not posting enough. I mean, it can't be too much if you're only doing it once a month, clearly. But if you're doing 20 times a day, that might be too much and they may bail on you. But notice how they're telling you what their rhythm is and what they're expecting from you. Now, there are some things that might take more posts. There's some industries that may take less. Financial planning, I don't think you really want to overwhelm somebody with a 30-minute market update throughout the day. That might not be what they're into. Now, maybe your individual stock customers. But when it comes to people who are investing for retirement or something like that, and they know it's in for the long haul, they know not to touch their investments every 30 minutes or else really going to mess things up. Those people, they're not going to want 30-minute market updates. Say if you're a fitness coach, maybe something right before breakfast and right before lunch and right before dinner would be a good thing to post. Maybe 3 times a day is optimal for you. Maybe one on breakfast one day and one for lunch on the other day and dinner on another day. Maybe 3 times a week is good for you. You'll have to gauge the temperature from your audience. Now, this is the kind of stuff that we go over here. We like to dig in deep and sometimes give you a 30,000-foot view of a subject. In this particular case, we're going to kind of get down into the weeds just a little bit, not too much. But if you're a business owner and you need to get, say, your YouTube channel up and running, or your podcast up and running, or your blog, or something like that along those lines, that's a very powerful three-pronged combination. That's what we do here. That's what we do on this channel. So be sure to like this video if it helped you out. Be sure to subscribe to the channel because we're going to cover all kinds of stuff to help you get up and running quickly, efficiently, and hopefully cost effectively. As for what to post, now remember, you could be posting once a week, but it could be boring. You could be posting once an hour. Let's say you're posting jokes every hour and they are the most hysterical jokes that anybody has ever heard. Your audience is going to want more. So where's the happy balance in between there? So if it's for your business and the goal is to be bringing in customers and clients to come and join you in your business, the key isn't so much the 12 to 48 times a day or the 3 times a week. The key is to be posting what they are expecting. And what they're expecting are answers. Because chances are they've got questions and they've been searching the internet for questions about your industry in general, about investing, about fitness, about health, about coaching, okay? They've got the questions. The problem is they don't know who you are. They don't know you're out there. So what you want to do is give them answers that meet their questions. So the questions they're asking, go to YouTube. Do an SEO search if you've got a program that will help you, something like SEMrush or Ubersuggest, any one of those programs, or Ahrefs, any one of those programs you can do this with. Start typing in your keywords and look for the questions that people are asking. Specifically, those exact words that they're using to ask with. In other words, fitness. How do I do a bench press? How do I do the correct bench press? You can simply type in bench press and see what questions pop up. You know how Google will give you suggestions? Go to YouTube, do the exact same thing. Find out what the suggestions are. And when they start narrowing in, and if it's right for you, you may want to make a video about that. They've asked the question, now give them your answer. And that's how you make the connection. I always think of it as somebody going on a cruise. They know they kind of want this tropical island, and they're kind of into hiking, and not so much into volcanoes, that kind of freaks them out, but beautiful flowers and maybe beautiful birds and maybe even some nice snorkeling. But, you know, that could still be, what, a million islands, right? Well, through their journey, they're slowly narrowing it down. And when they finally find out that what they really want is the Turks and Caicos Islands, there you are on the shore. As their ship pulls up, you're already there, with the flowers ready to lay around their neck. So that's the point, that you're already there as they're doing their searching, and they eventually end up with you. But your answers will then guide them to the next step. And be sure to put a call to action at the end of all your videos and stuff like that. That's how you take them into the next step. But it's that SEO that will definitely get you in their minds. They're already doing the searches on Google. They're already doing the searches on YouTube. You just need to be there when they do that search. When you find out all these titles and you do a bunch of these videos to help you get those titles, okay, to answer those titles, then you've got this steady stream of people who are constantly searching about your subject, about your topic, and all these different questions are bringing them to you. That's the whole point behind the SEO search. That's how you end up bringing people to you instead of having to advertise to the world to hopefully cast this huge net to catch the 1 or 2 people that you're looking for. Instead, just bring them to you by meeting them where they already are. So when it comes to all this posting, you're going to need a few things to post, and I have something for you to help you learn about that. It's called Slice and Dice. Look in the description down below and you will see a link that will take you to the Slice and Dice video training. I walk through the whole process about how to take big content, whether it be a blog or a video or even a podcast, and chop it up into smaller bite-sized pieces that you can use as teases or as promotional items across the other social media to help drive it back towards your YouTube channel, your podcast, or your blog, and to bring more people in over and over and over again. And all this is free. All of it is free. So click the link down below and get access to Slice and Dice, the free video training for you to help you get through this social media maze. I'm Nic Natarella with AdWise Creative. Thank you for watching.